Commando follows John Matrix, a retired Special Forces operative who's thrown back into one last mission when his former squad member kidnaps his daughter. Matrix then proceeds to murder pretty much every other character in this movie. So the opening few minutes of Commando is devoted to watching Bill Duke murder people. He doesn't even try to be subtle about it either. Okay, so first he has to go to the trouble of acquiring a garbage truck, head down the street of the target on a day that isn't the normal garbage day. The target then has to hear the truck and race out to the curb with his trash in tow where he's promptly murdered. What if the guy didn't hear the garbage truck pull up? Will they just have to finish their route and try again another day? So after making a thrilling 5-mile-per-hour getaway on the back of a lumbering trash compactor, Bill Duke then murders a car dealer like Hyun and blows up a fishing boat like Shashaw. Alright, so now that we've seen a bunch of people we don't know be murdered, we can finally meet our badass hero through a sitcom-style opening. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Standing tall on the wings of my dreams. Rise and fall on the wings of my dreams. What else? It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Oh my god, it's still going. What else we got? Oh, she helps me through everything I do, and I'm so glad she's here. My mother, the car. Alright, that's enough.
Commando was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
So why don't they just call him Girl George? It will cut down all the confusion, I think.
Someone's killing your men. Lawson, Forrestal, Bennett, they've all been hit.
So immediately upon being warned, Matrix's cabin is attacked and his daughter is kidnapped. Sounds like someone's having a case of the Mondays.
Bennett, I thought you were...
Dead? You thought wrong.
So Bennett faked his death so that he could... Why did he have to fake his own death? He could have easily kidnapped Jenny and set this whole thing in motion without faking his death. Matrix only thought that Bennett was dead for like 5 minutes before the big reveal, so why go through all that trouble? Doesn't make any sense. Also, Bennett is supposed to be this elite ex-mercenary, but he just looks like someone's dad who's really into Renaissance fairs, and whose physique can only be described as dad bod. Bennett then takes Matrix to meet with Arias, the former president of Valverde.
You're going to return to Valverde, and you are going to kill the president.
Because if anyone can blend in and get close to a South American dictator, it's a 6'2" jacked Austrian.
You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
Matrix gets on a 12-hour flight to Valverde with one of Arias' goons. As soon as they close the doors for takeoff, Matrix murders him right in his seat. And he sneaks down the bowels of the plane and escapes out the wheel well as the plane is taking off. I swear you could do so much more on airplanes pre-9/11. Suck a butt, Al-Qaeda.
Follow him.
They track Sully all the way to the mall where he's meeting a supplier for fake passports.
It used to be a great place for hunting slash.
So to reiterate, Sully used to love to cruise for women at a bar on the second floor of a mall on what I can only assume is a Wednesday afternoon.
My daughter has been kidnapped. He's the only chance I've got of finding her.
And of course she immediately tells the first cop that she sees. But luckily, Matrix has the ability to make himself invisible. I mean, this was pre-CGI, so that's pretty impressive. Like, he's just gone. Somehow the police managed to find him, and then they mother-flippin' swarm the shit out of him.
Out of my way!
Oh, and then there's this dipshit who got himself killed for no reason. Like, they weren't even there for you. So after seeing Matrix beat the shit out of way more policemen than should ever be at a mall at any one time, Cindy then decides to trust him and even assault a police officer herself.
Wait for me! Don't you go anywhere! Who the hell are you?
So how quickly is Stockholm Syndrome supposed to take effect? Been what, like a half hour? Oh yeah, just brush that off. You'll be fine. Oh no, yeah, just climb out. You only hit a pole doing about 80.
I already know. Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Matrix. You did.
I lied.
Oh, Schwarzenegger missed a golden pun opportunity right there by not saying, "It looks like you've hit the rock bottom." Like, that sounds more Transylvanian than anything else. So while Matrix and Cindy are searching Sully's motel room, Bill Duke shows up and Matrix impales him on a busted coffee table. We will have to table this discussion. See? It's that easy. You're supposed to be good at this, Schwarzenegger.
What is this?
Coastal is a fuel depot that supplies planes.
Are you sure?
I'm getting my pilot's license, and this is where my instructor gets his fuel.
You know, in these movies, whenever they need to find a clue, they find one immediately.
Come on.
He's not in custody for very long because the mousy woman that he just met 5 hours ago commits an act of terrorism. You know, that's a pretty big thing to do for someone that you just met. I wouldn't even talk back to a cop if he arrested my wife. I would just keep my head down and yell, "The police obviously know what they're doing, honey. Don't talk back. Love you." Cindy then took a dump on the police officer's smoldering bodies, but I'm not going to show you that part because I have class. So Bennett and Arias are holding Jenny in a mansion on some island. Matrix and Cindy steal a plane and head off to find her, even though the only information they have is that Jenny is probably on this huge island. Maybe. Now, I don't know how South America works, but there's probably lots of military compounds down there. I mean, seriously, he shouldn't even know for sure that this is Arias' compound. He could just be murdering innocent soldiers. I mean, it's a good thing it is Arias' compound, because in the matter of a few minutes, Matrix managed to kill about 700 people. I'm also going to need someone to explain to me how this can cause this. Now, it's very possible and highly probable that I just don't understand how explosives work. I mean, I don't even know how electricity, airplanes, or the U.S. economy works, but it still doesn't seem correct that a claymore can do that. Also, Jenny could have very easily been killed by exploding building debris and stray bullets because he has no idea where she is at this point. See that? That right there. We know Jenny's not in there. Matrix doesn't know. So Matrix convinces Bennett to engage in a knife fight, and the disparity between the two becomes glaringly obvious. It should also be against the rules to wear chainmail in a knife fight. Ha! Let off some steam, Bennett.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
Oh my god, that was actually the line they used. Okay, alright. Then Matrix and Jenny fly off to resume their lives. But poor Cindy, she's unceremoniously executed by Kirby because she's seen too much and it could risk national security. It's kind of a downer ending, but the 80s were a weird time.